Hello, hello, hello. Alex here. Just wanted you to join me on my little impromptu walk, taking a bit of a breather from writing my book. It's going to be a book for you men out there who want to live a free life like I do. I might have just found myself at a dead end here. We'll see how we go. But this is a nice little introduction to the backstreets of Tbilisi, the beautiful, slightly crumbling side alleys of this interesting country. This is going to be more of a vlog style video approach, but I've got to say, taking a little adventure to break up the day, especially when you live in an interesting city that you don't know very well, can be quite nourishing. And I like the idea of approaching life as an adventure, and to not forget that adventure lies around every corner. I'm reading a book at the moment called The Art of Noticing, thanks to a suggestion from James Altucher, and it's basically a book chock full of little creative ideas on ways to make and promote creativity and noticing interesting things, interesting details in our environment as we go through the cities and the environments in which we live. Just challenges like noticing certain objects that you wouldn't normally notice, like traffic cones that are sitting by themselves, or security cameras that are out and about. Just these little sort of seemingly mundane elements of the environment in which we find ourselves in. But when you start to gamify your environment and you start to push yourself to notice things that you otherwise wouldn't have done, you become much more present, and life becomes an adventure again. Life becomes an excuse to use your creative faculties, and of course that creativity will inspire you to take that creativity into other areas of your life and just generally motivate you. And that inspired me to get out off my arse into the city here, just into my little neighbourhood, and take you guys on a walk. So that, I thought, was a pretty creative move. I wasn't going to do any more videos today. I've already recorded one, and I thought, not feeling it today, I'm going to hand in the just kind of give it a break. But walking where I'm walking, I figured it'd be nice to bring you guys along and show you what my environment looks like, and maybe encourage some of you guys to come over here and we can have a little meet. But this is going to be, as I said, a rambly video, and I'm going to use this as an opportunity to test my creative improvisational skills. I was going to make this a video about turning problems into opportunities, and we can talk about that, but at least for this first half of the video, I want to get you thinking about adventure and incorporating little challenges and little tests and little creative opportunities into your life to make life and make your everyday existence a little bit more interesting. See, look at these interesting little places that you can discover when you commit to adventure, when you commit to going down a path that doesn't necessarily say, come down, you're welcome. It's just there. And I'm about to enter into a slightly louder environment. I don't want it to be too loud, but if you see one of those paths and you normally otherwise would have put your head down and got on with your day, my encouragement to you, and this is kind of an analogy, it's a sort of a metaphor on living, I suppose, is to take that right turn, and take that turn into that alleyway you wouldn't have normally gone to, and just have a look, just explore, and allow yourself that luxury in life, I think, a little bit more often than is usual. Allow yourself the luxury of taking adventures, even if it's a 10-minute detour, to to working hard, and I think that comprises an important element. If you want to see yourself, or you want to be a productive human, you want to break things up a little bit sometimes, especially if you're not feeling it like I haven't been feeling it the last couple of days. And all it takes sometimes is the embracing of an adventure or two, and you can be as creative as you like in how you construct that adventure and what it looks like to you. So this will be one of many adventures that I want to bring you guys on, but next Monday, so it's Thursday today, I'm going to be heading into the countryside of Georgia. Be doing something a little bit different, getting out of Tbilisi for a change. I've been here for a very long time without leaving, and I've been feeling that need for a bit of a change. Of course, going somewhere, going on holiday, going on vacation, traveling far away is not a necessity. It's really about how you perceive your current environment and how you make use of it. You don't have to go far away to have an adventure. You can have an adventure in your back garden. But I thought I'd go for something a little bit further afield, and I haven't seen much of Georgia apart from the mountains of the east, so I'm going to head west towards the sea and bring you guys along. I'm hopefully going to do a bit more vlogging over there. So get creative, go on adventures, and figure out ways of spicing up your existence a little bit by getting particularly attentive to the details and the interesting things around you. Maybe start a collection on Instagram of interesting photos that are linked somehow. The book The Art of Noticing mentioned how there are people who've written books that are just comprised of counting from 1 to 100 through photos that they've picked up through this in the city, and how just committing to some sort of a challenge or some sort of a collection or portfolio or a game can make life interesting and spur on creative ideas. And if in doubt, just do as I do and write lists. I write lists all the time, and I collect as many ideas as I can every day. And obviously these wanderings in the city can inform those lists, but if anything, I find they loosen the mind somewhat and help me relax, and help me not think too much as well. But I know I'm rambling, but I want to bring you guys along. I want you to see these streets. I think I'll leave the topic of turning problems into opportunities for another video. This will be a video about going on adventures as a means to create variety and well-being, improve your well-being. So go on more adventures. Go down the path that is not immediately obvious that you should go down, and try it out. Poke the box, try something new, and start becoming the kind of person who is curious and experiments and isn't always tied to routine necessarily and schedules and structures. Mix it up a bit occasionally. Don't forget that the straight line sometimes needs to be shaken out, and adventure is a great way of doing that. So adventure walks I recommend, but you can do anything you like. Also, get yourself on camera. You might as well make use of the thoughts that come from taking adventures, the creativity that comes out of it, and documenting it. Whatever you do, enjoy it. So this is Alex signing out from Tbilisi. Hope this was useful for you guys. Send me some love, send me some comments down below. Always keen to hear from you. It's been a pleasure. See you soon.